Okay, one last quick check just to make sure everyone's armor is fully repaired. Oh. And I'm pretty sure we have nets on our sergeant for that leader. Where is he? That's a raider, that's a raider. I love it, they're coming towards us. Oh, hello, hello. Major Burkhardt. I want that helmet and I want that axe. We're not going to use the axe, we don't have any axe raiders, but we can certainly sell it. Look at that damage. Beautiful. Padden, I need you and Kogatla. We're going to take this guy on. Shit, no nets. Tim, the swordmaster. This is very scary, but I think it's our best shot. Melon, you've got a warhammer. I need to clear these guys up, but I think it's probably more important to send Krytol. We need to put pressure on these archers, but at the same time, I don't want Pi of 12 to take these guys on by himself. It's asking a bit much. Nice, he's panicking. Campana, destroy this node. 41%, good hit. That's a tier 1 crossbow, these are gonna hurt. Ooh! We need some help here. These are some pretty scary weapons. As long as these guys are moving, they're not shooting every turn, so... Oh, thank God. Thank God. I can see Pi swinging his flail in a big circle, so I'm actually going to need to move Kazathor. That's going to be a big triple swing there. Fucking shield. Come on, Pi. Triple kill. This is your moment. Oh, only a single kill and 2 misses. Okay, good. That buys us some time there. Tim, I need you to kill that brigand thug so that Padden can get into stabbing distance. Good man. Right, Melon, you have a warhammer. Go get involved here. That's what I'm talking about. Double kill for Campana. And made the other guy panic, I don't blame him. Kryta, I need you to run down these archers single-handedly. Oh, I should have broken his shield. That was a mistake. Owie. Owie. Krytar's gonna need help. Those crossbow bolts hurt like hell. Oh, for God's sake, Jungian. You gotta love a dagger specialist. That was beautiful. That was terrible. Come on, dude. I need to keep him stunned up so he doesn't run away. Better. Dude! Let people escape. Oh, fucking zombies now. Dude, this is bad. Oh, Jesus. Fucking marksman, I tell you. I've actually one more crossbow bolt and he'll die. At least we finished with this fight here so we can run some guys up to support. Padden, you absolute beast. That was 6 dagger stabs in a row that he hit there. So there wasn't much in the way of armor there that I wanted, but fuck's sake. At least we'll get a nice weapon and a helmet out of it. Good, that is fleeing. Thank God for that. I'm not even going to chase those crossbowmen. They are so dangerous. Yeah, it's a 250 helmet. It weighs 18 fatigue though. I'm pretty sure one of our lads will have enough fatigue to wear it. Probably Pi. Pi's got loads of fatigue. Yeah, he's got iron lungs as well. Nice. A great axe, and we don't even get the helmet. We got 2 war brands though. Yeah, that did not go as well as I'd hoped. We'll hang on to the war brands. That's another nice, another long axe. That's great. I need somewhere where I can... Yeah, there's a weaponsmith. We can use that weaponsmith to repair our gear. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's getting tough. This feels like it's very, very tough. Yeah, it's a good point, Wolfric, but like, I mean, I could actually hang on to a wooden stick. I mean, you saw that mace that he was using. It was doing a fair amount of damage, but you know, when you're trying to get your hands on like leather lamellar armor or something like that, it would take like multiple stun shots to destroy the armor. Okay, so who's using what here? We've got a hammer raider, we've got sword expert, a mace, a sword raider, dagger master, and a hammer master. And we've got more war brands. Like, I wouldn't mind if it's all, hell, even replacing Padden and Kolgatla with two-handed weapons. Why the hell not? Stun hits are head only. I'm actually not sure. I think it rolls whether it's head or body normally as well. I think we need to just camp for like a day and repair all our weapons and our armor. And then I think unfortunately we need to give up this ambition. That's going to piss everybody off. But if we go to a city that has a tavern, we can at least get a drink immediately. I mean, unless we happen to run into a mercenary company between here and there. Okay. Damn it. That's obviously pissed everybody off. We're all dissatisfied. Sorry, lads. Tough choices. Let's at least get hammered. Okay, what do you have for us? $3,000 gold. Oh no, this is to break a siege. That's way too much for us right now. Once we have one more set of reinforced mail, just for the front line, we can try break a siege. But for now, we just got to take a few manageable missions just to get our morale back up. There's a hut just to the north of us here, which should be relatively easy. And then there's that hut over there with the zombies in. Hopefully we can get the destroy orc layers ambition, which will be pretty quick and easy to take, and then that'll get our morale back up. So many thugs and a few poachers, good. Yeah, I've defeated a greenskin siege before, and that was not easy. I can only imagine what an undead siege must be like. Wait till it gets dark, and we'll just run at these guys. What? Swamp? It's not a fucking swamp. What? Ugh. Oh, whatever. Okay, it actually favors us. Nice. If we just move, if we all just move back one. Okay, boys, this is where Davkul's Chosen gets into a rebuilding phase. This is the beginning of our rebuild. We're going to do whatever jobs we can now to try to get as much money as we can, buy one more decent set of heavy armor, and then we can get involved in fighting the undead properly. So in terms of ambitions, we'll take the orc ambition because it's quick and easy, given that we know there's some small orc layers around. Then we will get involved in the war properly. I'll just move back one because I knew that this polearm guy would do that. Tim, get him. Yes, he said that was a stun and it hit his body, so the stuns aren't head-only hits. I should have stayed on solid ground. Yeah, it's very important to stay on solid ground. Yeah, stab again. Good stab. Well stabbed. And let's maintain the line here. No need to press forward. That's actually a good point. The stun-proof necklace will be good from the orcs. And if after that we could somehow get lucky enough to get to clear out locations controlled by undead ambition, we'll do that one. Then we'll do the win the war against the undead ambition. So I'm just waiting for someone to come into contact here with Campana. I don't want to stand in that murky water. There we go. I really hate fighting in swamps. Oh, damn it. Nice. Good shot. God, this sounds so painful. Run them down. Farm that XP, boys. If you can hit someone like that. Yeah, we got him. Ooh. Well fought, man. Tiny bit of XP, but it counts as a won a battle, which is going to help rebuild our morale. Okay, Grondfester. Give us work. Although potentially we should... I think if we head back to House Ravenholt territory, it's most likely just going to give us fight the undead missions. I think we're more likely to get patrols down here. And here's a mercenary company that we could have very easily taken out. Cultists? No cultists. No jobs either. Right. Work. Give us work. I'm hoping that if we stay in this area here, we'll get more undead missions. Giving us nothing. Come on, what the hell? Although it may well be worth... Okay, so undead rising all over us? No. Some renown? No. 10,000? Damn. Okay, well in that case then I think we have to dive straight into the undead invasion. Defeat a formidable force of 24 opponents. Actually, let's do that, because we'll go to some of these ruins or a crypt, and then a crypt is quite likely to be full of zombies. Brigands, yes, 1300. I accept. Let's just see, where are some crypts that we can look at? We can investigate that crypt. A leader, many raiders, some thugs, a few poachers. We can do that during the day, and we can take out both our archers for this one. As a Huskal, honestly, Berserk. He's got the essential skills he needs. He shouldn't need Battleforge to keep him alive. Let's go get him. Oh, hang on. Nets. See if we can't get some heavy armor off of that leader. And this is just what we needed. We need another nice set of heavy armor. I hope this leader has some good armor. Let's hope for reinforced Malhorberg or lamellar armor. These are just poachers. They'll only have little tier 1 bows. Which, as you can see, are just irritating. They don't really hurt that much. We're actually going to have to run at them. The good thing is that these crossbowmen of ours will make very short work of these nerds. Oh, it doesn't have the armor we needed. That's a very nice helmet, though. Oh, so close. Actually, no, I want Pi to not be in contact with these shield guys, particularly. Whoopsie! Campana was supposed to go down. That was silly. That's a fighting axe, which is very nice, though. We'll get like 500 gold for that fighting axe. Really, what I want is his helmet. It's strange that it's 90 days into the campaign and he's not wearing any decent armor at all. I guess we've just been unlucky. Bless you, throwing your little weapons. Adorable. Owie. Owie. You gotta be careful with Patton. He's not wearing it. He's the only one on the front line not wearing proper armor. And arguably he's our most important guy because he's our dagger master. So I'll just wait with him. I'll decide what to do with him in a sec. I think it's pretty safe to approach now. Tim, you've got a sword. He's going to swing in a big arc on the next turn. I'm just nervous. I don't want to go into that position there or any of these because that'll be in range of that guy's bladed weapon. Melon, what have you got? A warhammer. Go and help killing these guys. Krytar, you've got a sword. And Campana has a warhammer. Yeah, old switcheroo. It's not going to matter, really. Ow, you fucker. At least we didn't suffer a wound, which was quite lucky. There's another dagger guy there. We've got to kill that dagger guy. He's just staying put. That's great. I need Kazathor to go break shields. Shit. Okay, we need to start killing some guys and now. At least that's our turn to start doing real damage. We don't have any open shots. I'll just fire into them. We have anticipation and decent range skill. Most of these shots should miss. Fuck's sake. I really need to kill these guys. I'm very worried about Patton. He's got almost no armor left. So where's this leader gonna go? If I put a dog down, at least maybe the dog will distract them for a bit. These guys, they just seem to attack forever. Oh, that's really the thug we needed to hit. Right, Melon. Good shot, that sounded nice and meaty. Yeah, boy. Now finally we get to attack. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it. Very worried about Patton. He's got his shield up. I should actually be worried about Tim as well. With only 76 hit points left, armor left. Throwing some axes, totally fine. Oh, it's stun lock, fuck. This is the problem. This should have been a really easy fight. This fucker needs to miss his attacks. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he's breaking at least. One more kill, yeah, and we should get a full route. There we go. It's gonna go a long way. Still, these two are here are a problem. And that's also an issue. I think I actually need to swap Padden out. Let's wait. I can let Padden attack first, then I can swap him out at the end of the turn. Perfect. Okay, in that case, we don't have to swap him out. His dagger skills are keeping him alive. God damn it. And here come the zombies. Oh god. And he's gonna come back as a zombie as well, just to make it more difficult. I really want to kill this bandit leader now. Quick as I can. God, that's such a good sound. God damn it. Can't take too many more of those hits. Oh, damn it. If I compare this campaign to our offline campaign, where we're at, I was so much further along at the 90-day mark. And I really shouldn't be surprised. I mean, we did impose a fair amount of restrictions on ourselves with trying to get cultists. But I also feel like we've been pretty damn unlucky in not finding good armor on leaders. This is like the third or fourth bandit leader we've gotten. We had a nice little run of bandit leaders giving us, "You've killed my dog, you..." That's not cool. That is not cool. Kill that dude with extreme prejudice. No one's leaving here alive. Lads. I'm starting to realize that, like, when I start, like, now, I'm starting to think about the next campaign. And I think that this campaign is almost near its end. But anyway, we always said that with this campaign we were just going to play until the end of the endgame crisis and then retire. Because it's not a try-hard campaign. It's a gimmicky campaign, you know. Like last season was a try-hard campaign because I didn't have any restrictions on myself. But it's not over yet. We aren't done yet. And there goes his helmet, which is all we really wanted from him. So who did we lose there? One of our it was our second string Warhammer user. I just really hope we get his weapon. Okay, no, but weakened heart. You can still overcome that. It just means we have to throw some level up points into him. 51. 51 without Colossus. Okay, we can still keep him. We can overcome that. That's not insurmountable. Disappointing, but not insurmountable. Yeah, that was a decayed reinforced mail. Only 170 points of armor. Not that great. Right, Pedden. Daggermaster. Level 9. Student just to accelerate him through the rest of his levels. Tempting. I mean, Fearsome he doesn't need because he's going to be. He always seems to proc a morale check, and that's undead anyway. Killing Frenzy is probably tempting. Berserk, not really worth it. He's attacking 3 times a turn anyway, and attacking a 4th time per turn will just make it 60 fatigue in 1 turn, which is almost all his fatigue in 1 turn. Executioner is actually what I want to get on him, because normally he will inflict a wound with his first stab, and then the follow-up stabs do even more damage. And then after Executioner we'll probably get gifted at level 10. Alright, let's go turn the stuff in. Should make a decent amount of money here. But as we saw in that fight, we desperately need another set of heavy armor for the front line there. What is this? Graves in the cemetery. Oh hell yeah, this is very doable. Overturned burial grounds. Well, I should have actually waited. Okay, let's take a look at everybody's armor. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the nearest city where we can pay to get it repaired, and then hit this mission straight away. Weaponsmith. There's a training hall as well. Nice. We can actually get our 2 level 1s involved there. Pay to get some training on them. Is there a temple here as well? I don't know. I need to get this treated. $380? Yeah. It's not a good amount of money, but during wartime like this, it's about as good as we can hope for. Not going to use the fighting axe. No one is an axe specialist. The Huskarls are, but they don't equip one-handed axes, so not needed. Right, this is going to get super expensive to repair all of this stuff, but oh well. Oopsie, weapon master, there you go. So if we're going to be fighting, clearing out a grave, then it's going to be either Nachtiers or zombies or grave robbers. It's an interesting one. You know what? We have the money. Let's see if we can't get to an armorer and just get ourselves like a reinforced male hauberk or something. Temple, Fletcher, Tavern, Barber, Harbour, Barber, Tavern, armorer. There you go. I need to go to that temple there anyway. Got cut arm sinew on one of our lads. Also can't help but wonder if I had taken student on everybody, they would have been higher level at this point and therefore would have been more survivable. Beautiful. Reinforced male hauberk. Yes, please. Okay, so the lowest armor value on the front line is 170 here on the decayed male, which is okay. It hasn't left us with a whole lot of money. I thought there was a temple there. No. Wait a second, how long do we need to heal up your hit points here? Almost none, we're almost full. So I need to take a little think about the setup for this. It could be a huge amount of Nachtiers, so I think I want to have spears ready. We can have our main weapons, but I think spears are definitely something that I want to have here. Yeah, the Huskarls can sit this out, and we can let the sword raiders get involved. We don't have to wear these heavy kite shields, I don't think. Round shields will be just fine against these. I'm expecting undead. It's dusk, let's hit them before it gets dark. Okay, so number of tombs ever goes up. Okay, it is against raiders essentially. 2 arms. Let's take a think about this. It's going to be raiders, so they might actually have marksmen. So on that basis, let's go back to the kite shields then. This is the most difficult. Remember, and it's a 3 skulls, so it's 3 skulls against raiders. This is going to be quite tough. It does mean we don't need the spears though. Does that mean then, yes, I think I want the level 1 boys to have axes as shield breakers. It's a little bit risky taking them out, because if the enemy has marksmen, they could make their lives very difficult. Well, they have these shields just to keep himself, just until they are, you know, the battle lines have met, if you know what I mean. Because they're level 1s, they obviously don't have anticipation, so. Oh, those just poachers. That's a marksman, but only a level 1. That's not too bad. That hurts a little bit. And those, at least it's bows, not crossbows. If we luck it, there'll be a leader here with some nice armor. But it doesn't look like it. It's a mix of thugs, raiders, and marksmen. So we're just going to go 2 tiles forward, shield up, give the crossbowman. Ooh. Again, he's only got shitty armor. The helmet's nice, the weapon's awesome. The armor is terrible. Very frustrating that these leaders aren't giving us what we want. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will indeed have that aura, or you can just wait 2 seconds until he comes into view. Or use the release falcon. I find myself only using the release falcon when I've gone into a ruin and I'm not quite sure how powerful whatever's in there is going to be. Like, the fact that he's got shitty armor is great, makes him easy to kill, but I really wish that these guys would have heavier armor. I need that armor. I mean, this is all reinforced mail, but that mail needs to be upgraded now. It's only 170 points, which is not a lot. Okay, they're coming at us. Interesting. Makes me think I should shoot at him with a crossbow while I can. If I can kill him before we even have to struggle with, you know, melee attacks. Oh yeah, for necromancers, it's absolutely priceless for that. Are they really going to leave this guy just to be in our way? Is that what's happening here? Awesome. Pierced arm muscles, great. That makes him a lot less dangerous. Minus 20% melee skill. Must have hurt. Do I even have to be afraid of these guys? I don't think so, but we'll just avoid them, make them come to us. Yeah, 100% want my Mace Master to be in a zone where he's likely to be able to stun lock that raider. Pi of 12. He can still move 1 square forward and get a flail attack off on this lucky thug. How the fuck did he survive that? Had to have been a body shot, I reckon. I actually need guts to move out the way, because then Pi can swing in a big circle. Yes, boys. Good hit. Just hope that Kogatla will attack before him. No, he won't. Acts in 24 turns, acts in 4 turns. This could hurt. This could really hurt Kogatla. Ow. Goodness. Let's see if I can get one of these guys free of the pack and go chase down these archers. Any clear shots? Oh, yes. Bad miss. Lads. That's what I'm talking about, Jungian. And these guys very obligingly came down to get themselves killed. Killed by murder. Campana. It's a pity you can't swing for only these two. I mean, I don't want to take the chance that it hits Padden. I think I want to just dagger him down. I don't want to take the chance of damaging that precious helmet. Not much damage. I think... Yeah, Kolgatla probably has Battle Forged. No good shots there. Again, that's a problem with the crossbow. One of many. Yeah, bows are so much better than crossbows. It's unbelievable. Good stabbing, Guts. Well done, mate. Upon it, taking care of business. Like how their shields just drop. Stabby stab. Pie, you've got a dagger, don't you? Almost. Not enough fatigue to try to stun him. Enough of the fucking zombies, my word. The undead late game crisis is by far the most irritating, I think. Well, we had to do it at some point. So, last season we had the Roman debts, thanks to the follow. Last season we had War as the late game crisis. This one is Undead, which means next season we can take a greenskin, which I took in my offline campaign, and it's actually very enjoyable. It's my favourite so far out of all three. Decapitate that stupid zombie. Good work, and nice, that's a great sword. This is ridiculous. It's true you can choose to ignore it completely, but I quite enjoyed the Noble War last season. I thought it was great fun. It was a little scary when you come up against the enemy arbalesters. But normally, like the big scary battles, you have an allied army with you. And they tend to position themselves in a pretty stupid way, and then they tend to be the arrow fodder. And therefore I didn't find it to be an issue. I wonder if I'm getting... Oh my word, I just killed him! Now I've got to fucking kill him again. I should have just said it's over. Oh, I don't have anyone to stun like him. Just hope he doesn't hit anyone. God, he's tough. The crossbows do nice damage. Can't deny that. Lads, please finish this guy off. Good. I did not want him to take a big round swing at us. Awesome. Great swords. So now we've got 2 great swords in the formation. That's really going to help us with our damage. And that's a nice little payday. That's like we made 2,000 gold out of that. Oh yeah. So overall, let's take stock of the 2-handed weapons we have in the formation. I just kind of... Yeah, I want... Pi of 12 just isn't doing the business. I mean... I think he would do better being like in the center of the formation, and then we get melon on the flanks. Hammers on the flanks, great swords in the center, flails there, and then like a mace there in the beginning. And then we only take Pattern Feign out when there's like a bandit leader that we know we want to dagger down. Because now we passed that phase. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's still very useful, but I just want to straight up kill shit. The other weapons are totally fine. Sword Raider, let's see. You've got Reach Advantage, Underdog, Battle Forged. I think it's time for Berserk. Yeah, you've got the Fatigue to support it as well. Kogatla. 77, very nice. I think Berserk as well. No, he doesn't really have the fatigue for it. Oh yeah, there we go. Underdog, 100% underdog. And now, just for these new guys, let's just take a student, just to illustrate what I was talking about. Like, you're going to see they're going to level up so much quicker. Again, +1 on the melee skill, that's an encouraging start. But this whole campaign seems like it's been almost nothing but +1s on melee skill. It's fucking killing me here. A +2, whoop-de fucking do. Oh, that was their first battle. Well done, lads. Let's go get paid. Right, so 2,500. We're going to go buy tools, fill up on food, take another mission or two like that, and then we need to replace this shitty armor with, at a minimum, this reinforced mail hauberk. Then everybody on the back needs to get full hauberks for 150, and then we're pretty much good. Yeah, it's a good point. Having to hire recruits as having to hire only cultists outside of, you know, the other basic stuff. Like we had our starting little group of guys, you know, farmers, day tailors, vagabonds, that type of stuff. But what I want to do on the next season, or what I wish I could have done in this season, was you get your core group of 8 guys right in those first few weeks, and then every 1,000 gold you hire a militiaman or a squire. If you can get squires for as cheap as 750. And then you fill out your roster with militiamen and squires, even bastards. Bastards tend to have low resolve, but you can overcome that with, you know, with a few level up points. We don't need these war brands. We can actually sell them unbelievably. I'm never going to use the Great Axe. I don't have space in my lineup for a Great Axe user. And right now we need the money for armor. The long axe, we've already got 2, so we don't need the long axe. We can sell that as well. At most we need 7 spears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need at most 7 swords. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swords. They absolutely are the worst of the nobles, yeah, definitely. But every time I've bought a disowned noble or an adventurous noble, they were crap. But I'm pretty sure that's just bad luck. It's like, on balance, Pattern Feign has been great these first 90 days, and he was great in the first 3 months, particularly daggering down. I think most of these armors we got were from bandit leaders. He excelled at that, but the thing is now, his usefulness is actually falling off. I mean, he's still pretty good, but like, with 81 melee skill, 39 melee defense, I wish he had been a raider, because I mean, if I could have made him a Warhammer raider, he could have been on the flanks with iron lungs, 81 accuracy. Hell, we could have made him an axe raider. Like, the only way I could see myself having an axe raider in the formation is if you have, let's say, like, you put warhammers on the, you put Galactus, you put 2 off to the side because they need space to swing, obviously. So axe or flail there, like that, they're off by themselves. This would be a warhammer. That's a warhammer. That's a great sword. That's a great sword. So just imagine this is a warhammer, and then in the middle here you have your winged mace. So next season, this is the loadout we're going to try go for eventually. These guys here are going to have to be our toughest and most survivable guys because they're going to be off by themselves. Interesting. Let's see if we ever get there. Overall, I feel good about this campaign, though. We've learned a hell of a lot, and I think there's been a pretty interesting and enjoyable storyline with the cultists. It's been more difficult than I expected, though. Listen to me talking like it's over. It's nowhere near over. We've got loads more work to do. Win a battle of 24 or more enemies. Oh, what's this? Oh, this guy is offering us an apprentice. Which, no thanks. If he's not a cultist, we don't want him. Right, we've got an ambition here. We need to fight 24 or more people. The best way to do it, I reckon we set off into the wilderness here. Let's see if we can't find one of these crypts, which tends to be full of zombies. Or ruins, like that. We've got 2 weeks worth of money. We've got only 3 days worth of food. That's no good. Let's go buy some food. The best chance to get a mission against 24 enemies is... God, there's no food here. Probably ruins full of zombies or a crypt. Let's just stop in Sturmfest, see if we can't get a bit more tools. $250 is expensive, but I reckon we got to do it. Any cultists by any chance? Nope. See, look at that. Like early on in the game, these would be great buys. You know, 915, he's already a level 2. 715, he's a militiaman. Good buys. Cuck child. This guy's a cuck. Cell swords are amazing, but look at that daily cost. I wonder if that's right. I also wonder whether the zombies that rise up count towards extra heads when you're on a patrol mission. I wouldn't think that they would, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. Okay, it's been an hour. Let's take a little break. When we come back, let's see if we can't find a nice big old 2 dozen fight.